The title of the work is Rivers Do Not Speak, but They Are Heard, and it's an African proverb, and it conveys the idea of a quiet resilience and strength. Audience members will have their own experience of nature, but in my experience, when I walk to a river, it's usually things become very quiet and you can really settle with your inner thoughts. And there's something where you can just take a moment and reflect. And then those reflections can be different for anyone, but for me, sometimes it's just trying to put things in place as to how I'm going to strategically make the next move. My name is Jennifer Archibald, and I'm originally from Toronto, Canada, and I am here for the first time choreographing for BalletMet. I think walking into different creative spaces and setting work specifically on the dancers that are in front of me is something that I love to do. I describe it as painting, so when I walk into a space, I'll have a concept, but really reading the dancers that are in front of me is what creates that energetic exchange. Dance is a really vulnerable career, and you're putting yourselves, you're walking into a space and just revealing so much about who you are, and I think it's really important to be able to see who they are as humans first, and then build movement on the body. It's something that happens very quickly, but I think really understanding their impulses and their instincts in receiving material, but also doing partnering work is something that can manifest really organically. And I just think it's a huge part of the process that's way beyond movement. You know what? Working with the dancers at BalletMet was almost an exhale there, just in the sense of the way they all moved. They had a really wide spectrum of versatility in terms of just being able to move in and out of that line. I've also worked with Leland and Victoria before on other projects. It's nice to come into a space where you've got dancers that are open and are just willing to explore. Thematically, I usually come from a really human place. Themes that can resonate with the soul is really important to me. The movement can become abstract. It will fall on you the way you want it to. But I think for me, just coming from something that reflects the human spirit thematically is where I usually begin and where I land.